So hi everybody, I'm from Amadeus Capital. Just a brief word about Amadeus. We've been around since 1997. We've invested over 80 companies in the UK and Europe. And our partnership, we have 6 partners spread between Cambridge, London, and San Francisco. We're really interested in deep technology. We primarily invest in businesses which have a high IP content. So we're keen on people who have real innovation, whether it's in semiconductors, whether it's in medical devices, whether it's in software. And we invest both business to business and business to consumer apps. Myself, I'm an entrepreneur. I've actually worked for 30 years in the IT industry. I worked on the beloved BBC Micro here in the UK many years ago, and I built a number of businesses. I've had a couple of exits to the public markets, and that's helped me to get some real insight into what it's like being on your side of the room. But about 18 months ago, after I sold my last business, I switched to being on the investor side of the table. Out of Amadeus's funds, we invest about 550 million under management over the years. We currently invest in seed, in early stage growth, and in secondaries, buying out existing positions. And I personally invest the seed fund. So I invest really early stage, small checks, maybe as small as 50K, more typically 250, 500K, and up to $1 million into a single business. The portfolio that I help to manage has 8 investments, actually 7 investments as of a week or two ago. Forgive me if I just mention I had an exit a couple of weeks ago, very satisfying first exit from this seed fund. We sold OneDrum, which is a real-time collaboration business, to Yammer in San Francisco, which is very exciting. Got the whole team a great result, got my investors a great result, and relocated everybody over to San Francisco to enable them to grow with Yammer, which is a very cool outcome for all. So I'm here to try and meet other interesting potential investments. I'm particularly interested in a few sectors, machine-to-machine or Internet of Things, as it's sometimes called, medical devices and healthcare IT. And I'm also interested in software, continuing interest in business-to-business, and particularly in cybersecurity. So if you're one of those categories, you're going to be probably higher on my radar than other potential targets, but we're pretty open-minded. Ultimately, what we're interested in is getting great results, and thought it might be helpful just to tell you how I evaluate the businesses that I'm looking at. The top 3 criteria I use to evaluate a business that I might invest are its team, and its team. And really, it's about the quality of the individuals and the people that I'm going to be working with for potentially the next 5 or 10 years. So it's desperately important to me to be able to have a really high-quality relationship, a lot of rapport, and to feel good about the intellectual and ethical skills of the people that I'm going to work with. And I think, by the way, this is one of the reasons why investors are sometimes accused of taking a long time to do deals. The dark secret is it actually isn't really about the paperwork. It's really about spending more time with you and understanding what you're about before we make a decision to commit. If I get past the team, then the other 2 things that are really important to me are the size of the market that you're addressing and the quality of the technology. Now, I'm a nerd, and so for me to have to say that the technology comes third, it tells you a great deal about how important the other 2 things are. The quality of the team and the size of the market are really, really much more important. I believe you if you tell me you can deliver the technology. I'm going to diligence it a bit, but I'm probably going to believe you. What I'm really concerned about is, are you going to be able to scale to build a business which is going to achieve a significant return on a global market? And is your team going to be capable of delivering that? And that may surprise you. A lot of people come along and pitch and say, you know, we have this great mousetrap and it's going to catch more mice faster or use less cheese. But actually, in the end, the people and the scale of the business opportunity are always going to be more important to me than exactly how tightly your spring is wound. So that's me and Amadeus. I hope that this sounds like a firm you'd like to work with. We'd be excited to have the chance to consider your business, and I thank you for your attention.